Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna Sweets. I'm Shanna and I'm with Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Midwest, and I want to bring to you this card that we made in my monthly stamp class this week. It is using the Floral Essence stamp set, and you can get this as a bundle in which you get this petal punch, and you can get them together for 10% off in the annual catalog. And it is in the beginning of the catalog. Sorry, that's my notes. You can see all the bundles here in the beginning, and it is right here, and it's on page 107. This is my well-loved book already, and it's part of the Perennial Essence Suite. And here you can see it comes with paper. And we're actually going to use this vellum paper also, and a little bit of the DSP in our card. So if you will, we're going to stamp first because the ink needs a little bit of time to dry. And on this paper, there's a shiny side and there's a dull side, and you want to stamp on the dull side. The green one is real easy to tell. The yellow one, it's a little bit harder to tell the difference. And then there's also a pink that comes, petal pink, that comes in this vellum paper. And I'm using Pear Pizzazz for my leaves, and I'm using Crushed Curry for my petals. And I tried to do the stems side down for the leaves just to make, now the leaf is not part of the bundle because that was a leaf that was carried over from the previous catalog. But it does work with this punch. Oh, I got a little bit on that paper. I'm just gonna wipe it a little bit there. That's okay. So this petal is so pretty. I've seen so many wonderful samples with it. And I need 6 of these for, I'm going to do 3 per flower. There we go. And then while I have, I'm going to set these aside so I don't put my fingers in them. I've got one. This is using the Timeless tag, and what I've done is I've taken the white, I've cut it out in the balmy blue, and then I cut it out in a white, and then I just cut it straight across. So here where it divots, right there, I just took my paper trimmer and cut straight. So that way when I layer it, you just have that little bit right there. And you can go, I think on this one I might even went a little smaller, but on these that's what I did for my class. So I have the sentiment with friendly thoughts, and I'm going to just go ahead and stamp that out while I have my ink. So, and since we're doing all this stuff before we start taping down, I'm going to go ahead and take a couple clear faceted gems, and I'm going to use my balmy blue blend marker, and you can tell we have done this a bunch and it has just torn my thing up. So I'm warning you, if you color, because of all the little bumpy bumps on here, this is not friendly to your marker. Just letting you know that in advance. I'm gonna have to, when I placed my order last night, I should have ordered a new one. But it's okay. I can use my other end for coloring for now. Probably could have used the bullet end, but I'd already started using this. But I wanted a little bit of blue on my flower to bring out the balmy blue in my tag. I don't know if you can see how that's turned that blue. So, and because these are photopolymer stamps, you really want a cushion or something underneath when you're stamping. Okay. So I'm using 8.5 by 5.5 Whisper White. You can use thick if you like a better card base. And then I have 4 by 5.25 of that vellum again. And now you can put tape all around, or you can just put it. I'm going to start by putting tape on. This is a this was 3.25 by 5, and then I took and went corner to corner and cut it, and I was able to get 2 sheets. So I'm going to line this up like this first, like that. Then I can take my tape runner, and if I take my tape here and put it like that, I can put tape there and then put this on my card front. Then I'm taking some white flax ribbon, and I'm going to take me some glue dots. Start with the top and the bottom for sure. I'm going to have a flower over here, so I know I definitely can put one there. And it won't hurt to have one up there. Turn this over and trim. Just like that. Now we'll go back here to our pieces that hopefully are nice and dry by now, and then just line up in the punch. And this just depends on how many you want. I use 5 or 6. Doesn't hurt to have extras, because you never know when you might, or how many you might want. So Okay. Then you want to take a glue dot and just kind of stagger your pieces so that you make a flower. And then you're going to take one of my make sure I got the inky side up here. Probably shouldn't have my leaves overstick the card though, because it will make sure it's stuck down there. Then, oh, there we go. Find my little, put my bling in the middle. And a couple dimensionals for my label. And there we go. There's my card. That's it. Pretty simple, actually. So, if you have any questions or would be interested in this suite for yourself, please don't hesitate to give me a call or text. I mean, you could give me a call too if you want. I do teach classes here locally in person, or I have classes online. So I appreciate any subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.